I have no idea what's happening, if we have audio or what's going on, because I couldn't hear anything on that intro music. But we are hopefully live, and you can all hear me, and everything is working accordingly. But we are back for another Hangout with ABJ. I'm not feeling the greatest, but the show must go on. We have to go live. We have to come see the people. And here we are for AEW Dynamite. Tonight will be Blood and Guts. And we're going to be doing the vertical stream over on YouTube as well as the horizontal. We are live currently on the ABJ YouTube channel, High Tension Wrestling, Tornado Tag, my ABJ Facebook page, and my personal page on Facebook and Twitch, which I didn't set up. Oopsie. I think we're live now on Twitch too. All righty. Why are you talking about your tummy? I think we both have tummy issues. I think because we eat like garbage. But yeah, so we're live. Blood and Guts. From what I've been hearing from the Razonator is that we have 3 matches tonight. We have 2 Blood and Guts and 1 singles contest between Adam Page and Powerhouse Hobbs. I'm going to pull up the show right now, and we'll see where we stand. Looking it up on X or Twitter. So yeah, that's exactly what we have. We have the Blood and Guts with the TBS champion, Mercedes Moné, Megan Bayne, Marina Shafir, and the Triangle of Madness, which essentially is like the female House of Black with Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and Tekla. Will taking on the AEW Women's World Champion team with Chris Statlander, Toni Storm, Willow Nightingale, Marina Shafir, Jamie Hayter, and Harley Cameron. We'll open the show for the Blood and Guts. Then we have a Falls Count Anywhere where the AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page will take on the AEW World Trios Champion Powerhouse Hobbs. And then we have the Death Riders of Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia, and Pac taking on Darby Allin, Mark Briscoe, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Orange Cassidy. They are in Greensboro, North Carolina. We'll be starting at 8 o'clock here Eastern Standard Time. You can watch it on TBS or you can live stream it on Max, HBO Max. So tune in, come hang out. We'll have some fun. If you are hanging out in the chat, already there's 40 people watching. What the fuck is going on? This vertical stream? I think the vertical stream's where it's at. I think people like the vertical streams. So welcome. If you're watching, let the chats go. What match are you most excited for here tonight? And what is your predictions for tonight's show? As my microphone keeps giving a little fuzziness, which I don't like. I think we fixed it. The vertical's where it's at. I mean, half the people just left, but we just had 52 people eyeballs on the camera right now. So that's pretty cool. So the vertical stream, I think, is definitely where it's at. I think people do like that. And I think YouTube is definitely pushing it. I don't know what this is, but I appreciate it. I don't know the context of that. Oh, this is crazy too. Thank you for the share. Appreciate that. So I think this is also showing me what platform you guys are watching when you comment. So let me know if I'm right or not, but Raz, you're watching vertically. Witchcraft by Lily is watching vertically. I think most of you are watching this vertically, which kind of, I mean, my whole beautiful background is completely cut out of it. You guys aren't getting the goods, but we'll make it work. And the chat is not showing up on the screen. The vertical chat. I'm just going to turn that off, I think. Yeah, we're going to turn that off. I'll put the comments up as I... Nate Heater hanging out. Magic Man Nate hanging out. He's also vertically. I'm telling you, I think the vertical stream's where it's at. I think people like that. I'm very happy that StreamYard added it. VV Bunnies. Look at the chat going hard here. Thank you guys so much. David Grohl. He's my it's my uncle. It's not, but I wish. I'll take David Grohl money. That's my guy. Jesus, my computer's going crazy. Is that my? Oh, that's, I don't know, Mr. Guy. But welcome. Thank you, guys. The comments go over my face a little bit. Are you guys watching AEW tonight? Or are you just hanging out for the stream? I'm open for all conversations. So whatever you guys want to chat about, I'm an open book. Let's have some conversations. I know we're doing mostly a wrestling stream, but I'm pretty well versed. I'm into a lot of different topics and conversations. We talk a lot about on this podcast or on this platform. We talk horror movies, comic books, movies, music, paranormal, spooky. A lot of stuff going on. My favorite hobby. That's all right. We're learning about each other. My favorite hobby. I like doing this. This is kind of my hobby. It definitely doesn't pay my bills yet. So I definitely do like being a content creator. I think that's my majority hobby. I do play some video games from time to time. And I also like going to wrestling shows. I think it's a lot of fun to go and create and make fun content at professional wrestling shows. So that's definitely high on my list for my hobbies. I wish I can do more art and draw more. That's not something I have done very often. So I want to get back to that. And just and I like to go support small business, small bars, breweries, local art, stuff like that. Hi from Croatia. Well, thank you for hanging out. We're going worldwide over here on the chat. How did I get to 50 subscribers? Grinding, just hitting that go live button, posting videos, consistently talking to people, grinding, talking, growing. That's how I did it. So I'm live on 3 different channels. So depending on where you're watching right now, whether you're watching in the High Tension Wrestling Network channel, whether you're watching on the ABJ channel or my Tornado Tag channel, I have 3 different things I'm going live right now on YouTube. So if you click the links below in the description, that will take you to my link tree, and that's where you can follow me on all platforms. Keep going. I hope you achieve your dreams and become a big YouTuber. Me too. One day, I hope this becomes a job and I don't have to go to a 9-to-5, and I could be like Kevin Smith and just be famous and rich by just being genuinely me. And then when I make money, I can also use my platform to help put over other people. Because that's essentially why I started being a content creator, is like, hey man, you should really go check out this content creator. You should go check out this independent wrestler or musician or artist. And that's a lot of my interviews. So if you guys are first time here, definitely go check out that previous content. That's kind of my mission statement and why I do what I do. And then every now and then I like to come and hang and watch pro wrestling with my friends. And we live all over the world in different places, and we can't do it together all the time. So we do these hangouts and we all hang out and chat. How long have I had my channel? So I've been a content creator now for 8 or 9 years. And then I rebranded and I kind of just went by my name instead of a podcast name, and I just go by ABJ. And I've been doing that now for 2 or 3 years. So my rebrand is probably 2 or 3 years old now. But yeah, my channel, like I said, I'm not exactly sure what channel you're watching on, because one of the channels that I'm live on right now isn't technically mine. It's a friend of mine's channel. So my main channel that I'm on is the ABJ channel. So if your YouTube channel is the ABJ, I think it has like 1,600 subscribers. That's my main channel. The other channel I'm hanging out over my shoulder, the High Tension Wrestling Network, that's my buddy's wrestling company that I help out with and try to help in the creative process, and I do some backstage and commentary for. And then my Tornado Tag channel is essentially, my podcast has different subsections. So if you don't like horror movies, or movies or wrestling, you can kind of pick and choose what you want to watch. And then those YouTube channels only have those style videos. So you can if you only want to consume that one style of content I make, I separate it so you don't see everything in one giant feed, if that makes sense. On my main channel, ABJ, everything is on the bottom of the screen, so you can just kind of scroll through and find it and see all my other channels. But when I did the other channels for about 6 or 7 years, they didn't really grow very much. And then the ABJ channel, kind of just putting it all together, has grown tremendously, much faster than the other ones. I got monetized much quicker. you're watching on the Tornado Tag. So that's mostly my wrestling channel. I post my backstage interviews on there, our Tornado Tag conversations where we do history topics of different wrestlers or times and events and places. Yeah, that's more just dedicated to my wrestling side. But I appreciate you having you guys. This is great. Was not expecting these many eyeballs to be on the channel tonight and more people hanging out. And the fact that the chat's flying, I really, really appreciate that. So let's keep the conversations going. I like learning about people, and I'm an open book, so ask away. Some of my regulars are here, so huge thank you to Raz, my buddy Steven Chambers, my buddy Nate, and my beautiful, beautiful girlfriend, Witchcraft by Lily, hanging out here all in the chats. I think that pretty much got the OGs out too. So I try to go live Mondays and Wednesdays and sometimes Fridays if I don't go out and live life, watching wrestling. So Monday Night Raw, AEW, and Friday Night SmackDown. And then on Tuesdays, I used to go live for podcasts. That's kind of rarer. Maybe that'll happen more in 2026, the live stream podcast. But everything else, I kind of use my other days of the week to record, edit, and then put those videos out. But I drop a new video every Friday. So every Friday is a new podcast video that is that is not live, and it's more video-based content. This Friday will be, I should probably know this. I've recorded so many in the past couple of weeks. I don't remember which ones are airing when. This Friday, I feel like it's, I don't remember. Hold on, I'm looking right now. I apologize. Very unprofessional here. What's today? The 12th. So the next video will be the 14th. So an interview with my buddy William Russell. Actually, I say buddy, we're buddies now, but William Russell was a brand new a content creator that I recently just came across, and he messaged me and asked me to come on. So I get to learn his story about him being a musician and all that other cool stuff. So I'm interviewing a local musician from my area, and that interview drops next Friday or this Friday. And then the following Friday will be the episode about Gorilla Monsoon. So we're doing the history of Gorilla Monsoon. And then also kind of a little bit of a bonus this week. Sometimes I throw in some figure unboxing videos. And then sometimes I also throw in, it's like a shorter form interview called 5 Questions with ABJ. I have a couple of those coming out too. And my main channel is just ABJ. Yes, the ABJ channel. It should be linked in the bio below. It's Anthony Blackwell Jr., our ABJ. Yes. What's going on, Butcher? How you doing? It's a cool truck in your photo. He says, yo. All right, we got a minute before AEW goes live. I'll give you guys a little bit. So we have a Brody Lee figure unboxing coming. Actually, did that already publish? That should have published. Oh, it is published. Sorry. I have a 5 Question with ABJ Blazing Buds edition on the 17th. I have a Switchblade figure unboxing video dropping on the 17th. Rembrandt, a professional wrestler, talking about some his favorite wrestling stuff on that one. We have the Better Than You Adam Cole MJF Bebe figure, Adam Cole Bebe figures. Better Than You Bebe figures dropping on November 24th. Then on the 28th, we have our re-debuting episode of Truth Behind Illusion with myself and Witchcraft by Lily, and we're talking about vampires. So if you like vampires, yeah. Oh yeah, and for the people who are wondering, and we were talking about this before, Lily just got the phone call. The insurance has approved her surgery, so she's getting her back fixed. Your boy broke that back like Bane. I keep saying that, but I didn't break her back. Years of abuse and hard work and dedication broke Lily's back. All right, blood and guts. Send those super chats down. You got to pay my bills. Yeah, she's going to be out of work for a while. So if you guys want, go and support her channel, Witchcraft by Lily. or you can send her messages, and while she's laid up in bed, she can crochet and make you stuff, and then I can have it. I can mail it to you. I don't know how I feel about being called the camel that broke my back. Is that a fat joke? Are you trying to say I'm fat, Lily? It's fucked up. All right, here we go. Women's blood and guts. It is the first ever women's blood and guts. I've completely forgot about that element. 16 people watching on ABJ. Thank you guys so much. High tension people have immediately left. One person still on Tornado Tag and one person on Twitch. So we got a little bit of a fan base here. They have Pyro on the stage, which is kind of interesting. So if you're new to AEW, I'm going to assume that maybe some people have not watched it before. So essentially what they're doing is 2 rings, 1 giant cage that goes around the ring. So it's almost like a old school WCW or WWE War Game style match, except they call it blood and guts here. They fill the ring with weapons and stuff like that. And then it's similar to War Games where 2 people start and the match doesn't officially start till all members of the team are in the ring. They're pretty fun matches to watch. And the women are going to set the tone, and they're going to go out there and bust each other up in this cage. Coming out first is going to be Sky Blue, and she's already rocking a barbed wire kendo stick. Her top is cool. She's got I don't know the fucking where it goes around your stomach and ties in the back. She has one of those and like a cool little. I don't know. I think Lily would like this gear. I'm not sure if she's watching it in the other room, but Sky Blue has some pretty sick gear right now. It's very independent wrestling female gear where it looks like I'm not saying this to be negative, but gear is expensive and it's hard for women to have certain aspects of their gear. So a lot of it just looks like stuff you get at adult stores. It's like fishnets, hot pants, and stuff like that. But it looks cool. I like it. But then you have someone like Willow who makes all her own gear. So she's rocking some cool, it looks like in living color pants and just a basic white tank top that says smile anyway. Big Willow fans over here. I got to work with her on the independent scene a few times. She's super, super dope. Actually, her pants look like Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. It has like that patchwork look. Willow's such a intoxicating, like she's just her attitude is intoxicating. She's super sick. And she's coming out with a trash can lid with a little smiley face painted on it. Oh boy, we lost a lot of viewers already. People are checking out. They hate it. They already left us, guys. Now we're back to the original people. Oh, earrings are coming off. They're chucking them out. Willow's putting her hair up. She's ready to fight. I like Willow's hair tonight. She has her hair up, but then she has 2 braids in the back. Oh, they're going super soft with it. Oh, Willow, that's barbed wire. You're getting hit with. You got to sell a little bit. There she goes. Oh, double apron bump. The hardest part of the ring times 2. Willow and Sky Blue beating the dog shit out of each other. Willow right now with the upper hand. Raz, who's your pick? Do we have do the baby faces go over in both matches, or whipping around by her hair? Oh, that's a double meaning. He said when the hair goes up, men know that when women put their hair up, business is about to go down. And that can happen in, I guess you could say, 2 aspects. She's putting her hair up, fellas. You're either going to have a great time or you're going to get punched in the face.
To occur, not just on the head, the face, but on the hands, the body as well. Yeah, this deal is it's not not forgetting. You can throw someone into the cage. You notice we do have it.
Lily, are you watching from the room or are you just hanging out? Ooh, big kick to the head.
Go to the side of the head. Sky Blue sent down Will Nightingale once again returning. Sky to the outside into the cage. Looking for maybe the power bomb, the Dr. Bomb on the
where are we power bombing to here? Oh, on the ropes into the cage. Okay. Yeah, they built like a little platform that goes on each ends of the ring, so they have a little more space between the cage and the ring to play with, and they're definitely using it to their advantage right now. I would have taken it a step further, and I would have put that extra little barrier around the entire ring. It looks like they still have a lot of space between the ring and the cage itself. So I would have done that all the way around. But I wonder when Hangman and Powerhouse wrestle, if that little section is going to be taken away, or if that are they just going to wrestle? Because like the other one's a false count anywhere match, because I think they can go anywhere in the building. So that's good. Oh, Sky Blue, we got some color. Got some color on TBS. Got some blood. The blood's out. Now we need the guts. Oh, Sky got a good one. She cut herself good. That's why Willow's wearing a white t-shirt. Willow's short arm clothesline is awesome. What do you think of Willow's pants? Do they give you Nightmare Before Christmas vibes, or like In Living Color vibes, like that old school 80s, 90s style? That's a great comment. Someone wrote, fuck me, Babby. I don't know what Babby means. I probably shouldn't have read it, because maybe the kids made up a new word and I just said something super offensive. But Michigan Fishing, fan of the channel, I guess. Welcome. Hit that subscribe button. I need to learn my lingo before I read my chats aloud. 3 seconds, and I think the heel team will get their next person, so Willow will have a disadvantage for quite some time. And is that Julia Hart now coming? Julia's got some face paint tonight. All right. Well, listen, we're not here, Michigan, to yuck your yum. Whatever you like is what you like. Everyone does it a little differently and enjoys different things. So if that's what you like, I love that for you. If you're here to try to troll and say offensive things, I'm really not the stream. You're not going to really offend me. So if you would like to get to know each other and chat, I'm for that too. But if you're here for the shock factor, I probably won't give you the reaction you're looking for. He thinks writing "I like big black cock" in the chat will deter me. He picked the wrong stream, ladies and gentlemen. I also like that. I'm a big fan. I don't like little ones. You know what I mean? Who wants a little one? Sky Blue leaking hard. Yeah, she's bleeding. She got a good. Oh, they hit something in one of the turnbuckles. They just got to remember where they put it. Oh, she did cut herself hard. I think she re-upped it. I think when she had an opportunity to break away, I think she rebladed. Because she wasn't bleeding that hard at first. I think she popped it more, or she slipped more. I think she definitely wants to bleed. Julia has that that side eye makeup, like the Viking makeup. Looks pretty cool. Ooh, a little miscommunication there in the double elbows. The only problem is Sky Blue is bleeding hard, but she can't fucking see. She's having a hard time seeing. Oh, good double kick. but I do. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you do. I love that for you. Harley Cameron coming down. I think the first initial time frame before they added somebody was definitely a lot longer than the Harley Cameron joining this time around. Sorry, I put a post out saying I'm live, and now people are asking for the link. Jake, the tribal chief, hanging out. You're just maybe. You don't got a dick. You're right. I don't. I'm like a Ken doll down here. She's gonna end up getting gas early with the amount of loss. It's very possible. Jake, what's going on, buddy? I think I seen DM earlier too. Let's put his comment up.
We know that the more you bleed, the tougher it is to breathe, the tougher it is to catch your breath, because every time your heart pumps, you're losing not just blood but oxygen from your system. Yeah, and you get dizzy. You know, and in a match like this, the last thing that you want is to lose your
Harley. What are we doing?
Now the babes of wrath.
The babes of wrath. Did you see the video of Willow? I don't know if she was in London or something. They were doing the "Oh baby Willow, will you be my girl?" And Willow was like eating it up. It was definitely London because we don't do cool stuff like that in America where we have cool chants. Oh, car commercial. Let's see if it's bad. Blazy Alexander.
With easy financing and rates as low as 0%, there's never been a better time to upgrade. Plus, you'll always get the lowest price, guaranteed.
Because when you buy from Blaze, you're always gonna save.
It wasn't that terrible. It had the awkward, we're gonna extra hold a handshake for a shot with a customer shot, but that one wasn't that bad. Some of these car commercials are pretty fucking rough, where they like add, "We're here to save you so much money." 1 week until Saturday, and DM is going to AEW Full Gear. Congratulations. Love that for you. Also, if you're hanging out and you want to hang out with us more often, even when we're not on stream, in my links below are also my Discord link. So if you guys want to come and hang out and join the Discord, we're always usually there chatting or some type of conversation is going on, so you can come and chill with us there. Dude, the vertical stream is dominating. Like, I feel like everyone's watching the vertical stream. This might have been the move. The move for StreamYard was giving us the option to do the vertical streaming. Arm men tubes. Wait, tube arm men. I don't know. Yeah, there was none of that. Yeah, nobody's watching the regular stream. It's all vertical. Everyone's doing the vertical. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I just gotta keep myself more in shot on the vertical one because I keep walking off the screen a little bit. Sorry, I can't wait to get the new microphones and the new audio setup. But I'm learning now that when I order the new microphone cables for the new audio setup when we do the podcast, that I need to order another set of cables for I don't think you guys can hear it, but there's a static. And it's very, very, very faint, but I hear it and it's driving me crazy. And I don't know if it's the bad connection of my mic, or maybe I dropped it a couple times, or if it's my XLR cables are just in bad shape because they're old, and we used to beat the shit out of them a lot. You know, they traveled a lot. I did a lot of podcasting and content all over the place. It's driving me crazy. Check. Is this volume still good? Can you guys hear me here? Because if it's good here, I'm gonna just keep it. Because if I turn up any more, I hear the static, and it's gonna fucking distract me the whole time. Check. I sound good? Okay. All right, so the entire trios team is here. Sky Blue, Tekla, and Tekla all in white. So I think Tekla's super blonde hair. Tekla has like a Lady Gaga look a little bit. But she's she's in complete white, and her bleach blonde hair. I think she's gonna be blading pretty soon. I'm gonna go nuts. It's pissing me off really bad. I don't know. It might be the mic. That might be. Sorry, I'm frustrated. I'm getting frustrated. Maybe it's the mic. I feel like this mic was doing it last time too. Give it time. It'll start fucking staticking and it'll drive you crazy. All right, so the heels have a 3-on-2 advantage right now. Jesus Christ, they're already sending the next person out? Tekla just got in the ring. Jamie Hayter. We haven't seen Hayter in like 3 fucking years, and she somehow squeaks her way into this blood and guts match. What did she just... Oh, she just hit with the bag of thumbtacks that she had and literally busted the bag open, and now the thumbtacks are everywhere, so they can't even put them down in the ring in one continuous spot. Now there's just thumbtacks everywhere. Ooh. The kendo stick got stuck in Sky's gear. I think is Tekla looking for her blade spot yet? Nope. She's over there doing something. I look at the stuff I'm not supposed to look at. Okay, so they're trying to build up like a Tekla and Hayter feud, which I don't mind. That's going to be a fun matchup. I like Tekla. I think she's a little underrated. Oh, Jamie got the barbed wire stuck all over her. All right, next heel's already coming out. Yeah. I don't know if Julia's going to bleed. I'm going to be honest. Megan Bain. Megan Bain is a beast. She has the craziest gear too on wrestling. She's been doing this gear even on the independent scene. She is she has to invest thousands of dollars in this gear. Like I don't get how like a WWE doesn't look at a Megan Bain or see a Megan Bain available and just not be interested. Like I feel like she fits the WWE mold so well. It's a big get for AEW to have Megan Bayne, I think, in my opinion. I thought Megan Bayne is probably the reason why Camille isn't really sought after as much anymore. I think Megan Bayne has more of the look. Camille's southern accent, I think, hurts her a little bit. Like, could you imagine Megan Bayne versus it's fucking driving me crazy. I literally just bumped my computer and now it's starting static. Trying to keep my shot with the vertical string. I'm moving around too much. It went away. I'm good. Does Harley Cameron bleed? Let's put bets on that. Does Cameron bleed tonight? Oh. Here comes the champ, Chris Statlander. Oh! They just put a trash can on Jamie Hayter's face, and then she just chucked a chair into it. And it didn't look like Jamie Hayter had her face in front of her hands in front of her face when she took it. So that looked like it sucked. Chris Statlander is fighting with the belt around her waist. Never took the belt off. Still fighting with it on. What if she keeps on the whole fight? That'd be crazy. It hasn't even unbuckled one strap either. Tekla gets chucked in. Are they doing a belt spot? Oh, Megan Bayne just got dropped high shoulder on that chair. When there's a lot of toys in the ring, people forget to move stuff around. Oh, now the belt's off. Oh, man. Bayne dropped hard on that fucking chair. Yikes. Someone's down there chasing. Oh, that's Queen. Queen Aminata just pushed Penelope Ford out. They've messed up the spot the first time where Willow was supposed to hit Chris Statlander, but Sky Blue fell when they did it. So now they did the whole Chris Statlander push Willow, but it didn't have the same effect. All right, the two powerhouses are going to swing off. Probably get Statlander hurt a little bit or weaken her down, and then who are we missing? The women have Mercedes is the last person. Who's the last person for the other side? Am I missing somebody? Am I bugging? Tony Storm. There you go. Thank you. I knew it had to be somebody big. I'm like, they didn't bring. There's still a big name not out there. If Mercedes is the last women on the men the last woman on the they needed a heavier hitter on the other side, but no, it's Tony Storm. Tony Storm coming out before Statlander is kind of I get why they did it, but it doesn't make Statlander look anymore. It doesn't make Stat look very important. Do I take a quick break here, chat? Can I make my camera less zoomed in on the other stream? I don't like how tight it is. How tight it is. All right, give me 1 second, chat. I don't have anything to drink too. This is probably a bad move. Oh, real quick, if you guys want, this weekend, if you're in the Pennsylvania area, I will be at WTW. Wow, that's wrestling shows November Rain. Doors open at 5, bell time at 6. All tickets are $10 in Summit Hill, Pennsylvania. And come see me do some ring announcing and commentary. And then the following weekend, I'll be in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Bell time at 6 o'clock. Doors open at 5. Kids are from 6 to 12 are 10, and adults are 20. And that'll be for Radical Wrestling Experience. So I'm getting a little bit of independent love there. But while we're on commercial, I'll be right back. When is the music playing when I play those? I can't hear. I don't know if it's a new feature on StreamYard, but I can't hear the videos. I didn't hear my intro music and I didn't hear the Be Right Back music. So are they playing for you guys? Can you hear them? I can't. Oh, Harley Cameron climbing up. Is she gonna do some crazy shit? What's happening? Okay, so I just can't hear it on my end when it plays. Is it? Hold on. I'm not gonna play it long, but I want to see if maybe I just. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's not playing. Yeah, I have yet to remake it, DM. I'm giving him the rub, you know what I mean? Giving him a little bit of extra. Mercedes got the Cody Rhodes jacket. Does Mercedes bleed? I say 0% chance. She's going in with the belt too. Both belts are in the cage, so that's definitely going to be a thing. Calling it now. Wait for that spot. There'll be a belt spot. Oh, she goes right for Willow. Well, maybe this is your belt spot. She's going to slam her down on the belt. Oh, and Statlander eats a tornado DDT on her world title. They don't exist anymore? Huh? No, he's saying that the logo is still there, but I still think they're still a thing.
Yeah, but the Ben Franklin Connect.
Oh yeah, yes. The Ben Frank connection doesn't exist anymore. That aspect, yes, is dead and gone. But I think they're still a podcast. Yeah, I think they're definitely still a podcast. I don't know. They have me blocked and everything, so I don't even know what they do. I'm going to be honest, I don't really look. I hope they're doing well. I hope they're successful. Hope they're having fun. What they do does not affect me whatsoever. Johnny, I'm not sure who Johnny is, but he says, "Sup, man? What's on, Johnny? Thank you for stopping by. If it's your first time, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and like and share. It's going well. I'm watching a little bit of AEW Blood and Guts. The first ever women's Blood and Guts match happening right now. The match has officially started. All contenders are in the ring. We got some blood from Megan Bain. Megan Bain's bleeding. Sky Blue is bleeding. I don't know if anybody else has bladed yet. I feel for how much white Tekla's wearing. She's got a. Oh, Mina. I forgot Mina's in this. Oh, look at Mina. I'm a Mina fan. Mina man. I've been a fan of wrestling for as long as I can actually physically remember. I'm a pretty big wrestling fan. Most of this content, so if this is your first time stumbling across the channel, Johnny, welcome. But I do a lot of pro wrestling content. We do some old school movie reviews. I interview a lot of independent wrestling talent. I do some independent wrestling stuff on myself. I do ring announcing, commentary, production, a lot of different things. So if subscribe and welcome. I'm not sure exactly what channel you subscribe to, if you're on the ABJ channel or my Tornado Tag page or High Tension, but I do have a lot of different pages that I'm live on and I work with. So welcome. The links are below for all of my stuff. You can follow me on all social media. I have merchandise, and then we also do have a Chris Statlander also looks like she's bleeding there. Sorry. I do also have a membership channel where if you can see content before everybody else. So I do tend to usually put 5 or 6 episodes on there of content that you'll see before everybody else does when it drops. But we do like paranormal, spooky, true crime. We do movies, music, pop culture reviews and conversations. We do horror movie. We review medical marijuana, beer, pro wrestling, Marina Shafir. I forgot about that one too. There's a little bit of everything. It's a variety show here. It's like a crazy episode of the Muppets. Do I do WWE interviews? Not yet. I am not I don't have enough subscribers, clout, or fan base to get there. But if people like you keep finding this and subscribing and coming back and hanging out and sharing and showing the love, I'm going to sound maybe a little cocky or brash or arrogant right now, but I'm definitely think I'm good enough to interview people at the higher level. I think my interview skills are on this par of anyone else that's out there doing this. I just need to be gifted the opportunity. Wait, Marina Shafir just took Statlander out of the cage. I like how Bryce is wearing a fucking chain with a lock around his neck, like fucking Rampage. Bryce Rampage Jackson. Oh shit! Statlander's not taking this bump. They busted out the bed of nails again. Last time we seen this, didn't someone get stuck on it? Marina not taking that bump. Stat looks like she's eating it. Oh, Stat's on the bed of nails. Step on her. Wait, why is Marie taking her shoes off? Ew, she threw her dirty socks on her. Yo, there's thumbtacks all in the ring, Marina. You should have left your boots on, hun. That's going to suck. What do I think of Roman Reigns? I think he's very talented. I think Roman's very good. Nice arm drag takedown. She immediately went for Jamie Hayter and went for the shoot. Another arm drag takedown. Another hip toss. He might be your cousin, Roman Reigns. Are you Oh, Tony's lost her mind. Her makeup's all over her face. Oh, she's got pearls. Where are you from, Johnny? Are you like Northeast Pennsylvania? A lot of the Bloodline members are from up this way, or they've been from this area or have ties to this area. Is your last name Anawahi? I like how they're booking Marina Shafir. Why is she clutching her pearls? Hawaii. You're from Hawaii. Got you. I've worked with some Bloodline members in the past. Nice. That's awesome. I've worked with Samu. I've worked with Lance. I've worked with Solo. I've worked with actually at a physical 9-to-5 job. I worked with Samu's sister. It wasn't even like in a wrestling aspect. It was literally loading trucks. I was working next to a member of the Bloodline before the Bloodline was a popular thing. Who else? I worked with a few people. There's other members of the Alpha Junior. I worked with Alpha Junior. There's members of the Bloodline who aren't even like famous yet, so there's so many more out there. But I definitely respect. Oh, Tony's doing the broken glass bit, smashing up the bottle in the bucket, and then putting it all over her fist. I don't know how I feel about Tony, all white face, super black eyebrows, and the makeup, all the lipstick everywhere. Like when she was doing it a little bit here and there, it was fine. But I think she's getting into the territory of being completely goofball and not taken serious. But if her and Mina are going to be the goofball tag team champions, that's fine. But maybe she's finding a way to go a little more heavier comedy because she's not the world champion and she's not trying to be taken as serious. It's the only thing I get. The only justification I can do to it, where sometimes as if you're the champion of a company for a long time, you have to kind of turn down your character or change it a hair so it's not as powerful and dominant as it once was. So maybe she's going for that, but it is a different take, I guess, on the tone. Why did I move it? These cables are bad. That's exactly what it is. But I think the connection on my other one's a little more sensitive. But thank you for the subscription. If you're still in the chat, let's keep it going. Let's talk. Let's have some fun conversations. I'm down to talk about anything. So whatever you're into, I like to learn about the people in my stream. So let's chat and have a good time here tonight on this Wednesday evening. I already gave away a lot of memberships yesterday, so I do apologize. I have no more memberships to give away this month, but we'll give away 2 more December-ish. Probably the Wednesday night Dynamite before my birthday, I'll give away 5, and then I'll give another 5 away before Christmas. When do I plan on doing Terrifier 3? So Terrifier 3 would fall more under a Christmas movie. So I have to find a day to get with Courtney and record that. And then that'll probably get recorded hopefully by this month. And then I can post it for December. A December episode. I have a few horror movies that I definitely want to watch. I probably want to make plans to watch a movie. Tomorrow night, I do have another interview. I'm going to be interviewing somebody else for an episode that'll probably drop in January. Another interview. And then Friday night, we have SmackDown. So I might do a SmackDown live stream. But I have to try to watch a movie Friday night to review and talk about, and then try to do it again on Sunday. Terminator 3. Holy shit, DM really going back. I do have to continue with the Terminator franchise and Terminator 3. I talked to Sonny Defarge, and he said he's still on board. We just got to set up a date. But Terminator, we will be finishing the Terminator franchise with Sonny Defarge very, very soon. I'll probably say that won't be more 2026. We'll work on that one for you, DM. What happened with that one is I was using Fandango live stream movie thing, and the person who allows me to see their movies had every Terminator except Part 3, and I didn't know it. So I started watching the movies. We got to Part 3, and I couldn't find it. And Terminator 3 was like, either do I go buy one DVD of a Terminator movie or what it may be, and so I end up finding a box set with all the Terminators, and then they end up putting Terminator 3 on their Fandango. So now I have access to it, and I can get back to it again. Do I watch NFL, MLB, or NBA? I did watch a little bit of the NFL season this year. I kind of took a break from wrestling, and I was watching NFL. But my team are fucking assholes, and they suck, and everyone's injured. But then they also, not trying to pick or choose sides, but I'm pretty open and honest. I don't like Donald Trump, and my team seems to be bending a knee for him. And I don't really like or respect my team right now. So I may have to abandon ship on my team, and the NFL kind of is annoying me because of that, because, oh, that table didn't break. Sky Blue just literally said fuck because the table didn't break. And then she elbow dropped her, and it didn't break again. The table's not breaking because you have it set up. Pull the table out. There's nowhere for it to break. You have it wedged. Oh, that hurt bad. Sky Blue got fucked up there. The leg is under the fucking... The legs aren't fully there, so the table has nowhere to give. So that fucking hurt. Sky Blue's fucked. The powerbomb itself hurt, and then the elbow drop didn't break. But the table didn't break because there's no full support on it. The leg bent because it was only 3 legs are in the ring, and the one's wedged between. And then the actual table's still set up in the corner a little bit. So that hurt. That hurt bad. My team is the Washington Commanders. I'm a Washington fan. But maybe if there's ever a night where wrestling's not on, or I'm bored on a Tuesday or a Thursday and I got nothing going on, I want to throw a random stream out. I'm not opposed to watching a sporting event, or if I don't have a show on a Saturday or a Friday or a Sunday, maybe I can throw in a stream here and there of watching certain things. Harley Cameron with the Nux. At least Harley can bump. She's not a fantastic wrestler yet, but she can sell and bump, and that's essentially all she has to do for the most part, because she's not a 5-star wrestler. Am I a fan of the LA Dodgers? So all of my teams, for the most part, are all Washington-based teams. So I like Commanders, Nationals. Julia Hart climbing out of the cage, and so is Tekla. They're so tiny, they were able to fit through the fucking center barricade of the... That's a cool spot. That's a very creative thing to do, because they're so little, they were able to squeeze out of there. But now there has to be a game plan, because how do you get back in? So they're going to take the key off the ref. But are they going to bring more? So what's the purpose of going out? Do they have a bigger, badder, scarier weapon? Are they bringing more people in? What's the whole purpose of unlocking the door? There has to be a payoff to this. I would think that the table that has all the belts on it is going to be a spot, but I don't think it's going to be off the roof of the cage. I definitely seeing it being, ow, that fucking hurt. Jamie Hayter took a really rough bump there. There was not a lot of space for her to fucking fall. Harley took it the right way. Jamie Hayter took it like a psycho. So I think someone's going to... Oh, Statlander took it pretty rough there too. That sucked. I think someone's going to climb the side of the cage and then get power bombed off the side of the cage onto the table. But the whole purpose of Blood and Guts is to wrestle within the cage, and now they're all outside fighting in it. So I don't know. Sorry, if you're going to have a gimmick style match, you have to stay within the through line of the gimmick. And this might... If this is just to go through a table, I don't like it. We'll see. We'll see. Let it play out. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, going back to my sports team. Sorry, Johnny. ADHD sometimes takes over, and watching something live, I'm trying to just talk about what's on. So all my teams are pretty much, for the most part, Washington-based teams, but I am from Pennsylvania. So I am from the Pennsylvania area, but I've learned to like and respect more the PA teams. So I do watch some Philly games. Like if I go to a local bar, for the most part, I'm going to be watching Pennsylvania-based teams. So yeah, so I kind of watch a lot of the PA based stuff, and but most of my teams are Washington. But I also like the Anaheim Ducks, and I like Notre Dame. I'm a Notre Dame fan as well. So that's exactly why they went out here. They went out of the ring so they can go through Mercedes' belt table. So now they're going to lock the cage and lock the champions out of it. So whatever's about to happen in the ring is definitely going to be a situation where they're going to protect the two champions from whatever wild, goofy, crazy spot is going to happen in the ring right now. So they're going to be dead outside. The cage door is locked, and then some crazy bullshit's about to happen in the ring. Because now the odds are evened again inside the cage. Tony Storm stabbing people with a shoe. Oh, Marina Shafir with no shoes on still is fucking bonkers to me. She went no shoes with the glass and thumbtacks and the barbed wire everywhere. Kudos to her. Barbed wire. Oh, a mirror. More glass. Oh, shit. Oh, I think that's a better spot than her hitting it into her. Tony's about to bleed. They're going to take the camera away from Tony, and she's going to blade the fuck. Oh, Marina's busted up. Mina bleeding. When did you find out about that, or when was that told to you? I probably shouldn't have asked that question. I should just let it go. A barbed wire bat figure 4. Yeah, don't put your leg around the bat. You're a nut. Oh, shit. Mina, our fucking Marina Shafir stomps on the glass and then stomps somebody in the fucking chest. Barefoot, by the way. Jesus. Oh, I thought I knew the AEW women's when the AEW women's champions have to do some crazy shit. The belt hit Mina in the back of the head. She was supposed to whip her across, but the plate fucking cracked her in the back of the head. Yeah, so this is why they took the champions out of the ring, because they're telling a storyline between Tony and Mina as the going for the new tag team women's championship. This is gonna be the possible surrender spot where she's gonna do it to save Mina. Interesting. Yeah. So I'm gonna stay quiet. I made a message and I asked for permission for that exact thing, and then when I was told it was okay, then I reached out to you, and then it was probably told to this person that you're going to do this, and then somebody else decided no, and it all got changed. But I wasn't. I feel like a dickhead now because I essentially told you about a position to do something at a show, and I look like a fucking asshole who asked you to do it, and now it's being taken away. But I asked first if that would be okay for you to do, and I was told yes, and now it changed, and I wasn't told. I'm now learning about it because of you. I'm gonna once again stay quiet because then I sound bitter and angry. But it is what it is. Yeah, you can send me a message. I just feel like a dickhead because now I feel like I offered you something, and now you're excited about it, and it was a situation where I asked first, and now it's being changed. Yeah, I mean, ask first, don't assume, but at the end of the day, the backstage promo position is not gonna be as important or revered or wanted as much as the other jobs within the company. And when you're at independent wrestling shows, um, they wonder why they can't get people to help, but people aren't going to help for free. And when they have people to help for free, they're going to put them wherever they want them and not so much where they want to be, because it's what the needs of the company are. But also, you can't expect the wants and the needs of the company when you're not actually paying the people either. So it's definitely a tough. It's fucking entertainment industry, right? It's
Sore nose? Use Puffs. They have 50% more lotion to soothe sensitive noses. You think you're safe? Soothe your nose and soften the blows with Puff Plus Lotion, America's #1 nasal tissue.
Hey guys, this is Ray, Pat, and Chad from Blaze Alexander, Greater Houston GMC. I just want to give thanks. I'm thankful for being part of the community and being able to share what we make with the charities. And I'm very thankful that we're taking
Oh, wow.
the other guys won't. I'm thankful for this picture.
You must be thankful that you don't work here.
So from the bottom of our hearts, we want to thank you for being part of Blaze Alexander Radio. Gobble, gobble.
I don't know. I'm like I said before, man. I'm just gonna keep doing these live streams, and I'm gonna try to grow this platform and try to grow my own content. Because no matter what I bring, I'm not trying to sound bitter or angry. I'm just being real. No matter what I end up bringing to the independent wrestling scene, I'm just never deemed as important, or my brand is not deemed as important because I'm not a professional wrestler. Even though I truly think my following and my social media presence brings more value than most of the people on the roster, but I feel like I'm treated like a second-class citizen when I'm at a lot of these places. And I don't know, I'm at a point where I'm really debating in 2026 if the independent wrestling scene is for me, or do I just continue and make my own content? And because every moment I'm not at a show and I'm doing 8, 9, 10-hour shifts at a wrestling show for gas money, and then coming home and doing all the edits and stuff, sure, they get views and they grow, but like, it doesn't seem like it's being appreciated or valued. Or I film all this content and then people take it and then don't tag me in it, or don't appreciate the work that I put in, or they just want to take my footage and use it. And it just kind of, I don't know. It just like, I feel like the time I'm putting into helping other people's brands, I can be putting into myself and go that route. And it just, I'm still trying to figure how I do that. I know you appreciate me, but it's just I'm 6-7 years into this aspect of the business, and I just feel like because I'm a content creator or a podcaster that I'm just kind of this fucking jabroni, and I I bring more value and I bring more eyes and attention than most do, and if I'm not being, it just, you can't be somewhere where you don't feel like you're being fully appreciated or valued. Lily, whoever you sent me, I can't see who. Oh, thank you. I couldn't see who the chat was for. Appreciate it. Lily set up the Terrifier 3 episode. Thank you, Lily.
Last week they sent you guys a message. Well, this week we send one back. Don't mess with family.
And here's the thing, man, Nate. If you go to the shows and you have the mentality of it's everybody before yourself, they will absolutely love it and they will appreciate it. And they'll say, oh my God, I appreciate the fact that you wave our flag higher than your own. And then the second you want to crumb, you're deemed selfish and you only care about yourself and you're an asshole and we're letting you into these shows for free so you can fucking do this. But the second you want an ounce of your own brand sprinkled in, you're a selfish piece of shit asshole. Just going to be completely honest. You just got to fucking take it. That's all there is to it. They're not going to fucking give it to you. You got to fucking take it. But if I pay for a ticket, I show up with a camera and I film whatever the fuck I want and make it about myself like every other content creator, you'll get more opportunities and you'll be treated better. Like a content creator walks in the door and everyone loses their fucking minds. But I've been there the whole time and they're like, fucking Blackwell. Like, oh, okay. It's wild, man. It's wild. You're going to be the guy backstage working your ass off. And then fucking, they're going to find a magician and they're going to give him this cool magic spot in the ring. And you're going to be like, guys, I've been here the whole time. And they'll be like, yeah, but we need you to hold a camera. All right. This is the magician. Did you know this guy? It'll eventually will happen. It's happened to me numerous times. It's funny. It's pro wrestling. It is what it is. Powerhouse Hop. He's wearing all white. You get more blood here. Some nice gear. Bro, I was at a show and been there forever as a podcaster, and I couldn't even get my name said on these shits. And another podcaster showed up and they gave him a table and banners and the fucking opening segment on the show. They also paid money. But yeah, they were treated like fucking royalty. And I've been there forever as a content creator and a promoter and all of that. And I'm told I can't even film. But these dudes got an opening segment on the show. Like it happens, dude. It happens all the fucking time. It's if you're a money mark and you're willing to pay for your spot, or if you don't give yourself up to be the person who comes in and is willing to help and do everything for free, you come in and swing your dick a little bit and then you're treated differently. And it's almost like, man, I should conduct myself differently in this business, because being the nice guy doesn't really work. Oh, I could rip off a turnbuckle pad too, but maybe not as good as you. If Hangman couldn't get that off, that would have been funny. I'm gonna be honest with you, Nate, and this is gonna come off as negative or shitty, and I apologize, but if it does, but you're already at a point where you've already offered services to do things for the show, that if you pitch a spot now that takes you away from that position, it's not going to be deemed as valuable. It's not going to be deemed as, because now they need to replace you on production to let you have a spot, and it's just probably not going to happen. Just being honest. You're that guy now. You have entered the ABJ territory.
Your spine, anything that connects directly with that exposed steel, that is disastrous. A low bridge, Powerhouse Hobbs coming over.
You're like, hey, I have this great idea, and they're gonna go, what's that? And you're like, well, maybe this one race you just let me win, Ricky Bobby. And they're gonna say, but if you win, how am I gonna win? And they're gonna go, that's crazy, you're right. So that person, they don't want that person doing their own job anymore. So now they're putting him in that position, so they're out there less. And as soon as they can find a way to not put them in this position where they need to be a manager, they're going to be a full-time switcher. And if they don't want to be a full-time switcher, then they just leave. That's my theory. I don't know anything, but I'm just saying that's my theory. And as soon as they quit because they're not doing the role they want to do, then they're going to need a new switcher, and they're going to need someone to run that switcher when they quit, and they don't want to be there no more because they're not doing the job they want to do. Insert you. And now you're that job. This is why I shouldn't talk. Oh, West Side Gun in attendance. And then you won't be in the business. That's just being honest. That's just how it works, brother. The second you stand up for yourself, or you know what you want within the business, and it doesn't align with what they want in the business, then you're not really in the business anymore. Welcome to the business. This is why I built up this before I entered that. So if I'm no longer welcome or I can't be there, I still have you all. So it works out for me. Me not showing up to wrestling shows will not affect my content side of things. My content side of things is always priority, and then the wrestling stuff is the secondary thing that I can use to make connections, meet people, or maybe grow a fan base. But realistically, I'm way more of an opportunist to get a fan base and grow this by hitting the live button and being in front of this camera, in front of this screen, in front of this computer, in front of these people, than I am being backstage at a show or ring announcing for a show where 90% of the people don't even realize that the guy doing the ring announcing is a content creator because it wasn't promoted that it was done that way. And if the promotion doesn't turn around and say, hey, this person's important, you should care about him, then no one's going to care about him, because that is the design of the wrestling business, is we're going to tell you who you think you should care about, and everybody else is just kind of fluff entertainment to get you to the next segment, and then we're really, really going to showcase the things we like. That's wrestling. But the funny thing is some of those people who are the fluffers think they're the stars and they think they're super over. But realistically, the only ones that are getting over are the ones the promoters want to get over because they're the ones that they push. Happens at every level of professional wrestling, every company. That's just the way it's designed to work. You could bring a ring announcer in and you can say, here's our ring announcer. And sometimes you'll get over because you're really, really, really talented, or you get over on social media and then the fans carry it over, which is the smart move. But if you do that, then you get in trouble sometimes because then you're more valuable or you got over before they wanted you to get over. Or you bring in, hey, this is this huge content creator, or this is someone we feel is really, really good, and they're our ring announcer, and you should love them and follow their page and go check that out and push that out, that narrative, and then people will care. But that doesn't apply to everybody. That doesn't, not everyone gets that kind of treatment. And I've been doing this 8 years, and I think I've gotten 3 posts that where people are like, you should go check out his content. He'll be working our show this weekend. Don't let me deter you. I'm just trying to be realistic and honest, but this is what gets me in trouble because I'm negative and I'm mean. Just not a fucking idiot. Brandon, what's going on? Welcome back. I mean, look at the other place I hang out with. I can walk in and review and talk about their business till I'm blue in the face. And I'll be like, hey, you want to collaborate with me and do something? And they'll ignore you. But the second other content creator shows up, everyone sits down with them. They give them free beer, free product. They interview them. They tell their life story. But I'm there 4 times, 8 times a month recording content, putting over the brand. No one gives a fuck. You got to go where you're valued. Or just don't set expectations of how you think people are going to deem you or treat you or value you. You still have to have that self-value in yourself, because even if you're not getting it from them, you still have to have it in your own in your own self-worth. And maybe don't put all your eggs in that basket, or be like, hey man, I love and respect and I want you all to be successful and I appreciate y'all, but like, I got to go find a different way to do my thing. And I still hope you have success and do everything. And there's no hard feelings. And that's kind of where I'm at with a lot of different people. I put over a lot of people and support a lot of people and talked very good about a lot of people. And those same people know I do this, and they really haven't said a word to put over this side of me. And I put a lot into this, and I sacrificed, and I lost a lot for this. So it's just like, and you as your own art form and your own form of content, you have to find your own self-value and see how I can just kind of do it yourself. Well, don't bring me. You talk about yourself. Listen, I have no problem talking about how I'm treated. That's why I have this. I'm saying this right now. If people heard I was saying this, they would be very upset about it. But I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Because I will never let someone censor me on my own fucking microphone, on my own platform that I'm paying all of this for. Never. You'll never, ever have that narrative over me. Anybody. No, nobody will. This is me. I will say whatever the fuck I want on this platform. And if it upsets you, I'm sorry. But I try to be authentically genuine and say how I feel and express myself in those manners. And it may not be for everybody, but that's just how I do it. I'm not one of those fake content creator who goes, I'm going to be what I think you want me to be. Never going to do it. All right, we're up at our next match here. Powerhouse Hobbs and Hangman Adam Page. Powerhouse Hobbs puts his foot through a whole table. I do think, I will say this. Here's where I think AEW might have fucked up. I think 3 style matches in this aspect is too much. Jesus, why would you take that fucking bump? Bro, that could have ended so fucking badly. Powerhouse Hobbs' lower back is not going to feel good tomorrow morning. Holy shit, dude. So they were on the commentary table, and Powerhouse Hobbs is going to put Adam Page to the table in this direction, and the table has no other space on the other side of Powerhouse Hobbs. And Hangman Adam Page essentially fucking back body dropped Hobbs to the floor from the commentary table, and both of his feet and lower back hit, and then it jarred his back and neck. It looked fucking ugly. That, like, he's good now. His adrenaline's going, and he's going to finish this match, but he's going to be fucking hurting in the morning. That sucked. That bump did not feel good. Jesus Christ. My back hurts for him right now. Jesus. They fill that arena, though. Look at that crowd. It's not an F them, Brandon. It's just this is what I'm also learning in my journey of maybe my stupid fucking self-help books and just trying to better myself mentally, and I conduct myself a certain way and do things a certain way that I feel is like the proper way to do things, and I feel like everyone else should play by my rules because that's the way I'm doing it. Or, hey, I think about your brand, you should think about mine. And then I get offended or upset or pissed when they don't follow the same suit I do. But I also, and I'm just going to be honest, I didn't set that standard for myself or for them going into it. Now, if I turn around and say to you, and this is what I've started to do, and when I feel like that bond and that word has been broken, then I can say, we had the conversation, you chose not to, and I'm going to leave because of it. But if I don't walk in and say, hey, I won't be here unless this, and this benefit me, and you agree to that, and this is what we're going to do. And then when you start backtracking on those things, then I have to leave, because that, at least I've set that barrier, I've set that line of communication, and I've set those standards of what I want and what I expect. But if I don't do that, and then I go in there thinking I put so much work into you, I expect you with no communication, no talking, no anything, and hold you to that standard with no communication, that's not fair to them or myself or my own expectations. But if I say to you, hey, this is what I want, this hurts my feelings, this bothers me, and you continue to do it, then I have to remove myself, because at least I've communicated that on my part. And there are some aspects to that I think help me a lot more. It still hurts and it still sucks, but it's something I needed to learn how to do. But I also can't hold people to that standard. Not everyone thinks the same way I think, and not everyone acts the way I act. And if they don't, then that's on them. And then once again, you have to remove yourself and then put yourself around people, places, and things that are going to value you at those levels. This spot's gonna be fucking stupid too. Is he gonna jump with him off the side? No, he's just gonna let him fall. Yo, that box, you could tell, is giant cardboard. It moves so fucking easily. Oh, they're flickering the lights because he went through the electrical. That one table in the arena where all the fans can pour their drinks on it is the entire electrical source of the arena. I love that. And he went through that table and the lights went. I love that. I love that logic. It's funny. I don't know. That and all there is on that table is a mixer that's not even plugged in, but they're like, that's our electrical table. I love fucking pro wrestling. It's so stupid, but it looked awesome and the fans loved it. Powerhouse Hobbs taking some crazy fucking bumps tonight. No blood in that match. But this night had, if you're into hardcore false count anywhere, brawl around the arena style fights, tonight's episode of AEW has been for you. Throw away your logic, throw away your technical wrestling, throw away everything that's going to make sense, and just enjoy some crazy fucking bullshit. And tonight's Dynamite will be right up your alley. That like where? Oh, Shibata. So the ops are now jumping Hangman. You have a lot of time to fill for 3 matches, so now they're gonna get jumped. Is this where Hook looks like a superhero? I hate that. Oh, and they didn't get rid of that little barrier either. That's still there. Sorry if I lost you guys with my stupid rant. I'm pretty much talking to other content creators and people in the wrestling industry and just giving my perspective. If you guys are lost in the conversation, I apologize. I cater to who's typing, right? So if you're watching because you want me to talk about just the wrestling, that's just kind of not the style of Hangout. It's a Hangout. It's not so much like a watch along. It's a Hangout. So we're all here watching the same thing and just chatting about it, or just chatting in general, and just being a place that you could watch whatever you're watching, but watch it with some friends. That's kind of what I'm trying to embody here. Where you're hanging out in a room full of people all watching and chatting about the same fun things, and having good conversations in between it. Do you ever go watch a wrestling show and you guys talk about your favorite movie and video game for 5 minutes while the match is going on? That's kind of what we do. So what is happening right now? Are they going to do another impromptu blood and guts right now? Why is the cage still lowering?
Joe, if you wanted me inside of a steel cage, all you had to do was ask, you dumbass.
So I guess they're fighting in the next show, Full Gear in a cage match.
Full Gear, leave Shibata at home. And Full Gear, you leave Will Hobbs in the hospital. And Full Gear, Samoa Joe versus the Hangman in a steel cage match.
So I don't like how Joe's concerned. Joe's a gangster. Joe, you think Joe's afraid to fight somebody in a steel cage? I don't know if I like that layer of Joe right now. Joe shouldn't be scared or concerned. Joe's a fucking thug. Joe walked into a match with him and fucking Swerve Strickland and was just like, yo, like, you boys need to realize that I am the factor in this match. I'm the factor in this match. He has a great voice. I don't know. I don't like the concerned Joe vibe. What do you guys think in the chat? Am I off on that one, or is it just good character building? All right, back to commercial. Let's chat. Come on, guys. Get the chat going.
You'll always get the lowest price, guaranteed.
Because when you buy from Blaze, you're always gonna save.
Fucking social media. I'm just waiting to get messages. Hey, can you please stop fucking saying stupid shit on the internet? I don't like these fucking promo photos they're putting out. There's so much space on the right hand. Like, if it looks like a match graphic with no person on the other side of the match graphic. It's like they deleted half the fucking graphic just to put somebody on it, and it's so much empty space. Chat, where we at? What are we doing? What do you guys want to talk about? I watched an old takeover and saw Swerve wrestling. So different from then and now. Yeah, I would honestly, when Lily obviously still likes wrestling and makes content, but it's just so hard to do as much as I want to do. But that was one of my things I wanted to do. I wanted to go back and rewatch old matches with her and shows, but I just don't think time and energy is worth it. And I don't think she'd be super interested. With her being laid up, it's harder to film. It's gonna be a lot harder to film, but I'd like to go back and rewatch old matches. I think that's going to be a layer of Tornado Tag I might bring back, or might do. It's just kind of like, hey, I'm bored. I'm going to watch a match and film the watch along, you start it right now and then kind of talk. I know it probably won't do very well, but it's just, I don't know, kind of fun to talk about and rewatch old matches. Or let people in the Discord know that we're going to do it and maybe film it, but allow the Discord people to hang out with me as it as well. I don't know. We'll figure something out. An overhead camera for Lily. Yeah. Well, I made a joke yesterday saying that while she's laying in bed, I can put a camera on one side of the bed, a camera on the other side of the bed, and then a camera on the dresser facing us on, and then record episodes of the podcast while laying in bed. And then I was like, boy, all those camera angles, we could film more than podcasts. But her back is being in recovery. We have to be responsible. That's how we got in this place in the first place. No. I could feel the eye roll from the other side of the room. All right. 2 matches down. It's 9:20. So we have like an hour. Oh, this only goes till 10, right? I think they said there's a little bit of a run over. They have a allowance. So we're going to get our last match here tonight. 3 matches. If you were there live, would you be upset that you're only getting 3 matches, or would you be okay with it? Well, AEW too, you're probably getting a Collision taping, an ROH taping, and some other stuff. So you're not just watching 3 AEW matches. They probably filmed other content. Did someone order a sausage pizza? This pizza box has a hole in it, and that's not pizza at all.
This venue, the Greensboro Coliseum, the Percy Riser Coliseum, is the greatest pro wrestling venue in the entire world.
How dare you, Tony Schiavone?
So many great moments that I've witnessed as a fan and as working in wrestling for many, many years. This would not be complete without one of the men who made this such a great wrestling venue and who made wrestling great here on TBS. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricky.
Oh, I thought this was going a completely different direction. I thought they were going to bring Jim Ross out to do commentary for a Blood and Guts match, and I was like, this is a bad move. So what's Ricky Dragon Steamboat going to do before a fucking Blood and Guts match? Just come out and shake everyone's hand and leave? Flair's showing up too. No, thank you. Flair's another one. I'm just like, I respect Flair, but he's another wrestler that I'm like, if I never see again, I'm fine with it. He's just kind of another one that's ruined his own fucking legacy, being his character, I guess. I guess we kind of all encouraged him for years to be the guy who's a party boy scumbag, and he just never kind of took a break from it. You want to do some takeover match content? I'm down.
Back in the day was my number one nemesis, Ric Flair, right? Woo!
Does Steamboat have like a blood spot in his eye? Or is that just the way his eyes are kind of... It looks like his one eye's fucked up. Like, you know, when you got like a broken blood vessel in the corner of your eye? That's what it looks like on Steamboat's one eye. But I can't tell. It looks it, though.
And Ric Flair went to Jim Crockett and he said, you know, you got this new kid that's just come in. I kind of like what I see. I want to try and do something with him. Well,
FTR. Blah, 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 blah. Get it together, old man. This segment's kind of already falling flat.
okay, real quick, I just want to give it a little friendly mention here. A few years back, I had my hand in working with this gentleman. And I saw back then what's come to fruition today.
Yikes.
He's climbing that ladder and he's making it up. Thank you. Yes, you know, Ricky, I can't believe I am standing in the ring with a legend. I can't believe I'm standing in the ring with the legend. Now, Ricky, you know FTR, the greatest tag team alive.
Stokely will save it. At least he can be coherent and put a full sentence together on a microphone.
I'm trying to introduce myself. But Ricky, we haven't met before. I'm right here, Ricky. My name is Stokely, a.k.a. Big Stoke. Emphasis on big. And no, I am not Denzel Washington. I know a lot of people get us confused.
Stokely's great.
And Ricky, you are synonymous with professional. You are synonymous with professional wrestling history, and especially history in this building. Which is ironic because next Saturday, November 22nd, Full Gear, live on pay-per-view, Newark, New Jersey. FTR will make history when they become three-time AEW World.
Does FTR win that match, you think? Do you think FTR go ahead secures the victory here over Brodito? I think Brodito had a good run. I think it's time, though. I think FTR takes it, and I think them and the Bucks maybe get another feud again.
Do you have Macho Man's phone number? Haven't seen him on TikTok in a minute. Sorry, Ricky. Ricky, you gotta excuse him. He can be a little bit feisty sometimes. But you know the respect that Data I have for you. You understand that we hold you at the top.
What is that guy wearing in the front row? Is he a member of Sleep Token? What's? Oh, he's wearing a Brodito mask. Or Bandito mask. What's going on, Ted? Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. You like AEW? You watching along right now? The Zed's dead beanie. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
Just give me a second. Ricky, I have learned so much from you. I don't know if it's common knowledge, but 13 years ago, this man was my trainer. He took me under his wing, and it was such a blessing to be able to learn from you, Ricky.
Where at? Was it the bar? Was it at the brewery? It's hard to see your profile picture. It's very, very tiny. And I do meet a lot of people, so no disrespect. If I seen a more of a full photo of you and see what you look like, I would probably be more on. Are we Facebook friends?
One thing that I did not teach you is that your attitude has gone in the toilet. Ricky,
Ricky, I'm talking. There is one thing that you taught me, Ricky. It's probably the biggest piece of advice I've ever got in my entire life. You said, kid, it doesn't matter how much you make sure you save your money. And in 2025, that's never been more evident, because if you and Ric Flair had taken your own advice, you wouldn't have to be here tonight. But Ricky, who would have thought, huh?
Chat, come on, everybody.
2012, we'd be standing in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, the FTR heel stuff is really fun, and I like this, but I feel like it's really dragging on. I don't know how they're going to shoehorn Ric Flair into this, though. Oh, yeah, his eye is fucked up. The crazy thing is Ricky can probably still go. So, like, if Flair comes out, what the fuck? Flair's not an opposing and figured. I feel like Sting has. If this is where you would use a Sting, but they're not going to. I would agree, Ted. But their fucking matches are so good. I'll watch FTR and the Bucks fight every single week. I think they're so good. Their matches are so. It's like watching Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. You might have a stinker here or there, or one that doesn't meet the same expectations of another match, but overall, you're going to get some really good stuff. Like if the Briscoes were still alive, I would watch the Briscoes and FTR every week.
Sometimes discretion's a better part of valor. Sometimes when you realize that I'm going to be...
It's just hard to build the story up every time. That's something different. You can't keep saying we're the two greatest and keep fighting over and over and over again.
Just going to be the smarter man today.
Here's another thing too. The older generation wrestlers, they don't give a fuck about time. They're like, oh yeah, I'm going to get 5 minutes here. No, I'm taking 15, 20 and there's nothing you're going to do about it because I'll never be back here ever again. Go fuck yourself. I'm getting over. Like they don't give a shit. I like that Bandito mask, that black and gold one. Kenny and Ibushi would be a fun tag team division, but I think Kenny's still looking to do some shit with Okada and all that stuff. I don't even really know what Kenny's doing. I haven't really watched weekly wrestling in quite some time. I'm getting back into it right now. I took a little bit of time off. That is sick. I love that. The springboard fucking German suplex. Yeah, they definitely need to solidify more tag teams. Ibushi's out for 2 years. Oh, he got it. That's right. He got injured on a recently. He lost his shoe. Nate, welcome back, brother. Oh, they're still going. I guess they scrap Flair coming out on this segment. That was smart. I wouldn't have done it either. I filmed some new unboxing figures so you guys can come see soon. I have to edit them, but I got a couple more WWE Superstar figures to unbox. I got the 4-pack for the curtain call click figures. I just filmed those. And then I got the purple and black Phantom Undertaker figure that I unboxed. I have to edit and film, but they'll be out very, very soon. And then I have some new 5 questions with ABJ dropping every Monday. So I have a figure unboxing and a 5 questions dropping every Monday for you guys. And then more content every Friday. So trying to limit how much I'm putting out because I feel like I'm I rush too much out all the time, but we're finding it again. We're finding that spot. And it's about that time. Do we take another break, chat? A quick oh, I can't. It's not even here no more. Never mind. No break. Getting ABJ on 2 different channels is as good as it gets. I'm on a bunch of different channels, brother. I'm on High Tension. I'm on ABJ. I'm on Tornado Tag. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Facebook. But also, we got the I don't know if you're watching the vertical, so you can see my whole background, or if you're watching on the really tight one. The vertical stream seems to be the most popular. People are really digging vertical. C Fluid, I think you're watching on the full size stream, which is awesome. The Twitch channel is also just Anthony Blackwell Jr. But I don't get a lot of viewers over there. The main course is essentially the ABJ YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't just significantly do Twitch. Just like everything I make goes on Twitch and YouTube. But I definitely have old wrestling video games. I just have to find a way to stream a lot of them. Because I have the old school systems. I think I just need a special adapter or plug to make it work. About to hit 4. This is the type of support that helps the channel more than you know. Hitting the like, the share, the subscribe, commenting below, telling people what you're watching. I was kind of telling people earlier, they were asking, like, hey, how come you don't do this, and this? Or you have like guys like, listen, I can put the content out, but what a lot of people don't realize is that it's the power of the people watching the content to see if you're going to excel or not. You could be really, really good, but if no one's really putting you out there, then it's not going to really go anywhere. But like when I do an interview or I do something and people comment on the person I've had on the podcast, like, hey man, I've listened to you from this channel. I was telling them, I said, wrestling promotions and other people in the music industry or wrestling industry are going to see that person's page and see 9 or 10 comments from people saying, I just listened to the ABJ podcast with you. It was really good. I like this, and this. Other people read that and either say, well, that's cool that 10 people from one thing are here doing this. I'm going to go check that out. Or more people in the industry see, holy shit, his people went and followed. This gave him a good bump in subscribers and viewership, and they're commenting on his post. I would like that as well. And then they reach out to do interviews, and that's how we grow. You're giving me an out so I don't have to listen to the god awful karaoke. You're running a karaoke show and watching the stream. I love that. That's hilarious that you're sitting in a bar running karaoke with an earbud in listening to me. All right, well, we're at our last Blood and Guts match. It's 9:40. And Darby Allin is going to start off the Blood and Guts because, of course, he is. He needs to get beat up for an hour. Surprised he's not already bleeding. I owe Lily a karaoke night, but she wants to go karaoke at her place that she used to hang out at. So once she gets better, I don't know if she's watching, but don't tell her. I want to take her up there for like a date night and go do karaoke. It's supposed to be really fun. I've personally never been there, but it's supposed to be a good time. I didn't hear who they said will be the guy coming out for the Death Riders. Is every Death Rider entrance going to be coming for the crowd? That's funny. Wheeler Yuta started off. What a nice gentleman. What a sweet, sweet boy Wheeler Yuta is. I know he's a scumbag here at AEW, but I've got to work with him a few times. He's a good chap. Very talented too. So good. I'm 15 seconds ahead of you on TV. I apologize. I'm going to do a quick little ad thing for you guys real fast. If you're local and you're looking to come see ABJ live or support me live, I have 2 events coming up. I have this Saturday. I will be, I should probably take that comment off so you could read. I will be in Summit Hill, Pennsylvania. All tickets are $10. Doors open at 5, bell time at 6. We'll be at Summit Hill, Pennsylvania for Wow, That Is Wrestling. So come over, hang out, see the show November 15th. Ouch, Darby just jumped and landed right on his fucking back. And then if you can't make this Saturday, I got the Saturday after in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Doors at 5, bell time at 6. Come on out to Radical Wrestling Experience. Support ABJ. I believe they both have YouTube channels that will have this stuff on later on that you guys can watch and check out the content. I will share that as soon as it drops. But these tickets are $20 a piece. Kids 6 to 12 are 10, and 5 and under are free. So come on out. See ABJ live. I'll be doing ring announcing and commentary, so I won't be backstage hiding away. I can actually come and interact with you guys and get a microphone and talk to you while I'm in the ring. So let's have some fun if you're in the 570 or if you want to make a drive out to Northeast Pennsylvania and see ABJ live. All right, we're back. Would you know anyone at our Draven? I think that's actually his company. Draven was in the the Royal Rumble at Brewfest. Philly Mike Swanson will be there. Riley Crow will be there. We're probably not working because I think she's still injured. Yeah, so you should know some people. It is a little bit of a different roster than you're used to seeing. It's a but they do a good job. I know a lot of the fans and everyone loves Darby, but man, his matches are not my favorite. Not my favorite matches. Yes, Draven's been around quite some time. He also has a wrestling school. He was the one I told you if you really wanted to start training and be actually under a trainer and get your name out there and do things the proper channels, Draven would be a good guy to train with. Did you go to the Pilger training facility on Monday night? Because that's another opportunity to get actual training as well. If this is something you really want to do and you weren't there Monday, you better have a really good excuse or I'm going to be really bummed out in you, Nate. Oh, I thought they had. Oh, that's right. He had to redo a lot of things, Draven. I forgot about that. So yeah, a lot of his stuff isn't up and running yet. Oh, so it's one-on-one training. It's not like training for everybody. I would still go and pick their brain and watch. I'm gonna be honest. That's maybe why they didn't call me. Because I told them if you want me there, call me, and I didn't get a call, so I didn't go. All right, next person coming out. This will be a bad guy. I'm gonna. Oh no, it's a. Oh, I guess they're doing. Yeah, Darby came out first. That's right. So the good guys will have the advantage in this one. Is he out with a book bag? Wheeler's bleeding. He came out with a book bag. That means he's not a champion, so there's no title belt in the book bag. But there's probably going to be some weapons in that book bag. Orange Cassidy been doing the book bag gimmick since the independent scene. Conway, what's going on, my guy? How you doing? He said, is that Nate Heater? It sure is, Nate. You were there Tuesday helping Tyler out? That's what's up. Camera work has been a lot better this Blood and Guts. Yeah, they're figuring it out more. Oh, he's stabbing him with the sunglasses. Orange Cassidy not doing the slow play this time. He is fighting it up. You guys graduated high school together? That's dope. Well, welcome to the stream. No. When Orange Cassidy was doing the book bag gimmick, he was the independent champion. He was the IWTV independent wrestling champion of the world. Actually, it wasn't considered a world title at that point yet, but he was a champion of that, and he would come out with the title in the book bag. And then he lost the belt to Chris Statlander, and then I forget who she lost it to, but then Wheeler Yuta got it, and then I got to watch Wheeler Yuta and his partner tonight, Daniel Garcia, fight for the IWTV championship in New Jersey. I'm not sure if Curryman was ever the IWTV independent wrestling champion. I'd have to look it up. I'm pulling it up right now. The timeline of the IWTV championship. Jonathan Gresham had it for 226 days, 7 defenses. Tracy Williams had it for 309 days, 17 defenses. Orange Cassidy had it for 146, 16 defenses. Chris Statlander had it 14 days, 1 defense. Orange Cassidy won it back off of her for 104 days, 6 defenses. Eric Stevens, 1 day, 2 defenses. Warhorse, 532 days and 45 defenses. Lee Moriarty, 62 days. Wheeler Yuta, 155 days. And the current champion is Alex Shelley, and he still has it. I could have sworn fucking Matt Tremont had it. I could have sworn he had that title. Maybe there's a different belt out there that I'm thinking about, but Alex Shelley is currently the champion. Wasn't Orange Cassidy Curryman at one point? No. Orange Cassidy was Fire Ant. Curryman was what the fuck? He's a backstage interviewer, a backstage guy. I'm having a brain fart. SCU, fucking Daniel. Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels was Curryman. Yeah, Christopher Daniels. The Northern Lights are tonight. Are we going to be able to see them in Pennsylvania?
Extra durable throughout your home, in the kitchen for burnt on food, and on walls to remove scuffs and marks. It even erases 3 times more permanent marker per swipe. Switch to Mr.
Feet on the head on the ground. These are good though. I appreciate the chat. Appreciate you guys popping it off here. What are we at with the thumbs ups here on the streams? I know some of you are on the horizontal stream and some of you are on the vertical stream. Supposed to, they were amazing in Owensboro, Kentucky last night, and y'all are further north. Yeah, gonna have a massive overrun on this. Yeah. How much time do they say they have? they have a half hour? Is that what you were? I think somebody was trying to tell me in the chat they have like a longer overrun for this. I forget how much time they said they have though. And the FTR Ricky Dragon promo went fucking way too goddamn long.
It works so well.
I got to figure out a way to not come off panhandling for super chats or donations or merchandise sales. But when I was doing the stuff before where it's like, hey, even if you donate like $1 and we get so many in one stream, we do something special. Do you think that's too much? Or do you think like I should just stay away from it and let it happen naturally? I'm asking you guys as the chat because you guys are mostly here all the time. I just don't want to come off corny of being like, times. I know times are tough for people, but I'm just trying to figure out creative ways to do it. Where also, if you do it, you feel like you get something for it. Oh, so they have a half hour overrun. Appreciate you, Ted. You're super helpful tonight. I appreciate you. Killing it, by the way. You're killing it. We need you here more in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to be corny like the other people that do it, but I'm just trying to find creative ways to build a little bit up. The super chat thing on YouTube is kind of like the gems thing on Twitch, except I don't think there's like a currency value thing. Like if someone donated me a gem on Twitch, I wouldn't even know how to go about doing it. But it's just like, oh, you could do like $1 or $2 or $5, or I have like the membership thing. I have everything I need to be partnered on Twitch. I just don't have the consistent viewership on Twitch to get to that next stage. Like I always have one person who goes to every Twitch stream and watches it the entire time, and they don't really type too much, but they hang out and they're there and they give me that one viewer. I also don't do that whole bit where like I get like 5 devices and put them all on my stream, so at least I have 5 people watching. I know that's a trick that a lot of content people do, where they have like bots that make their channel look like they're being watched by a bunch of people. I don't do that either. I'm leaking all the tricks here. But yeah, I don't know how any of that shit works, but I get an alert every now and then of like, here's what you need to get to that next level on Twitch. And every time I look at it, I have everything checked except the thing. But I don't really push the Twitch as much. I do like the YouTube more because I think you can go back and watch previous content better on YouTube. So that's kind of why I like it a little more, but to each their own. We also have the Discord community too. If you guys ever want to hang out in the Discord when we're not live, we have a lot of people in there chatting and hanging out. I started following your reviews and interviews from my suggestions on YouTube, and I love the wrestling beer content. I used to run a brewery tap room, and I've had shows once a month. So you hit all the boxes. That's perfect, dude. I love hearing that. I generally like you just made my fucking night. Like I struggled for a long time where I thought YouTube wasn't putting me out there, or if they were putting me out there, maybe I wasn't good enough for people to give a shit. So the fact that you're here really, really, really makes me feel good. So I appreciate you. So Jay Briscoe's out of the match. He's too injured. So who are they replacing Briscoe with? I do have more beer content coming soon too. I have I'm going to be honest, Edge wouldn't be a bad move if he's not going to be doing the John Cena thing. He made himself available, and it seems like WWE's not interested in it. So who knows? But I have this Russian Imperial Stout from Adroit Theory that we have to drink. But I'm doing this one with Lily because she likes stouts, and I'm not a huge stout drinker. So I'll taste it and she'll kill it. I have from Adroit Theory 2. This one's called Killing Machine. Another cool beer that we have to review. That's on the list. And then my brother also got think we got like 4 different beers from Three Notch in Virginia. Maybe I only have 3 different styles. Well, fuck it. I might open one of these right now if I have multiples. But I have a red ale, a Firehouse beer from Three Notch. I have a Minuteman Dreamsicle IPA, and I have a white ale, Sunsmack. So yeah. I think I'm drinking the Dreamsicle right now. A red ale? Fuck it, I'll do the red ale. You said red ale. That's the one I'll try right now. I have 2 of every beer, but I'm only reviewing them by myself, so I don't need both cans for the content. I need a better mini fridge down here too. This one does not keep my beers very cold. There's one return that would top Cope. Kenny, if Kenny came out. Werewolf from Newcastle is one of the best reds I've ever had. If you can get your hands on it. Okay, I'll look into it. You're going to get a little preview of the content early, so I'm going to crack this open for you guys tonight as Darby gets shucked across the ring like a fucking rag doll. I'm not pouring into a glass. This is a good red ale. I like this a lot. This is very tasty. It almost drinks more like a lager than an ale, to be honest with you. This is a very good Firehouse beer. I'm into it. Drink responsibly. Yeah, I ain't going anywhere. I had an episode I was going to do for Oktoberfest too, but I just ran out of time. Did Darby just legit get punched in the face there? Or did they say, I looked away for a second and then I seen just like the end of the impact and it looked like it was you think Adam Cole shows up tonight? They have been doing the whole bit where they've been talking about Adam and never returning to wrestling ever again, and Adam is like, and usually when they go hard in the paint talking about someone never coming back is when they're close to coming back. But if Adam Cole shows up for this, I'd fucking lose it. I might cry. Adam Cole's my favorite wrestler. Right now on television, my 2 favorite wrestlers are Adam Cole and Kevin Owens. There's a lot of other people I love Kyle O'Reilly. He's very, very high on my list as well. But my 2 favorite male wrestlers are Kevin and Adam Cole. I like Jay White a lot too. I love Jay White. Hooter Brown would be a great. Where, Ted, if you don't have to say exactly like town or location, but where are you based out of? CM Punk returns, imagine. See, when you said earlier the Zed is Dead hoodie guy, I thought we met in person somewhere. And then you're saying, no, you found me through YouTube suggestions. I thought we met like at a show or a brewery or something like that. But like every weekend I'm at different places and I meet so many people and I get really forgetful sometimes. I'm better with faces than I am names. Why is Daniel Garcia dressed like Brock Lesnar? Like a tiny Brock Lesnar. Bro, now you got me anticipating. Like, if fucking Adam Cole shows up. You know, it's all about the... I'm spit taking everywhere. Owensburg, and I was the GM managing business partner at Oyster City Brewing. Okay, that's what's up. Well, if you have some cool beers, I don't know what the rules. Back in the day, we used to tell people not to do it because I didn't know what the rules were and how it worked. I'm teasing the idea of possibly getting. I think I need more people, followers, or more interest in doing it. But I was gonna open up like a PO box, and I think now in Pennsylvania you're allowed to send beer in the mail or receive beer in the mail. But if you ever have some cool beers in your area that you want to send over, I can look into the. Adam Orange Cassidy just fucked up his up and over, and I hope he legit didn't hurt himself. I have an interstate commercial, so I can send whatever I want. That'd be great. I would love to try some beers from your area, and if you like that content, I will definitely put you over and plug whatever you need, and love to try beers from a different area. And I'm not afraid to die or get tortured or killed by a serial killer, so I'll give my address away. I don't care. It was a global brand for Jefferson Bourbon Reserve. I like bourbons and whiskeys. I don't drink them as much as I used to because they get me in trouble and I time travel. But I like those too. We're on commercial. I'm glad I busted this beer out because Lily stole my other vice. She took it from me. Man, I'm super happy that fucking the stream went the way it went tonight. That makes my day. I'm glad that we have a new person hanging out and chatting and being interactive that was suggested by the YouTube algorithm. So I had someone who is pretty good at YouTube, and they looked at my channel and they looked at my reach and they looked at everything that my channel was pushing towards, and every single video that my content was being pushed to had nothing to do with people that would be into anything I'm into. And I didn't know how to fix it, and I didn't know what I was doing wrong. And then I created a channel for every one of my other channels to try to be like, oh, well, this is only wrestling, this is only horror, this is only pop culture. And that wasn't working. And I felt like I just needed a huge miracle for someone to find me outside, and my chances of growing are fucking slim. So the fact I have one person who found me through algorithms is really like, I just need you to know that it makes me feel better about me putting, because I'm at the point right now where I'm just making content because it's a fun hobby and it's a great way to talk to my friends, and if someone new comes along, great. But like, I just kind of figured if it hasn't blown up now in 8 years, it probably is not going to. So I'm just doing it for the love of the game at this point and not trying to grind so hard and push as hard as I once did, because I drove myself insane doing it. But yeah, that really made my night. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you. I don't know what one means, but we'll throw the ones up. I was gonna say your name, Essie, but I don't know if I've said that right. Is Essie your cat, and is their cat the boss? Is that how that works? Is this a channel dedicated to your cat, or is it a dog? That's a dog. That's definitely a Pomeranian dog, I think. I can't tell. It looks like a dog, but it also might be a cat. But the build of it looks like a dog. We'll find out. We'll find out soon, unless they already left. And the fact that StreamYard is allowing the vertical stream to be a thing, the vertical stream really pushes you out, because YouTube is really trying to make the vertical stream a thing because they want to compete with TikTok. So they're really pushing the vertical stream out hard. So it's a very great way to grow here. I think there's a challenge. I don't know if they're still doing it, but there was a challenge that if you get so many super chats or donations within a certain time doing vertical streams, that they would match it. But that might have ended already. Sky Blue dying and then coming back from the dead. Yeah. Well, that's why she's part of the spooky gimmick, because she's a zombie. She's a very attractive zombie girl. Yeah, they're really pushing the vertical out a lot. I haven't been noticing. Has every Death Rider's coming out a different spot of the arena, or are they all coming out of the same area? So who's the last one coming out for the Death Riders? I also do like how they do that red light. Like they have that red light in the hallway. I love that. I love it so much. I think Orange Cassidy just got hit in the nuts. He's holding his nuts. Oh, he's stabbing people with forks. He's a freaking maniac. I love Tony Schiavone. Oh, good thing he actually is not doing it because he slipped right down his whole face with that one. Is that all the? That can't be every member, right? Who are they missing still for the Death Riders? Pac. Pac's coming out last. So everyone's out for the good guys except Briscoe. Briscoe would have been the last guy, so they have no one to come out for Briscoe. So I'm guessing you're just gonna have the music hit, nobody comes out, and then Pac comes out, and then the last member of the team, the surprise guy, will come out, or Briscoe does the whole fighting spirit or spirit of 76 where he comes out of the back injured and I'm sorry if I'm ahead of you. I apologize. Danielson comes off commentary as the last entrant. That'd be interesting. I mean, it would make sense. Danielson has a beef with them, and he I don't know.
This would have had to have been Mark Briscoe, the final man for his side with the advantage. But I'm being told that, hold on one second, Renee Paquette,
Renee Paquette's talking to somebody, or there's something with Renee Paquette.
Thanks, guys. I'm outside our medical offices right now, and Mark Briscoe is still being tended to. I don't have any diagnosis, but I can confirm the attacks on Briscoe came from the Don Callis family, and it is not seeming likely that he will be participating in Blood and Guts tonight, making this match a 5-4 advantage for the Death Riders.
Something cut Kyle O'Reilly's arm really, like he's bleeding from his arm more than anywhere else. Everyone on the good guy side is bleeding. I think every baby face is bleeding. Yeah, a lot of bloodborne pathogens. I hope everyone got their STI test before this match and after. Darby not bleeding. Darby the only one not bleeding. How is that a thing? Well, that's changing right here. I mean, the visual of all of the baby faces in a bloody mess getting fucked up, and then Danielson comes off commentary and would be sick. Opinion time. Now that WWE has TNA and AAA, do you think there's a possibility that Money in the Bank winner teases a cash in on one of those shows? No. No, I do not. The only reason for that, Nate, is if you are WWE deems their company and their champions and their roster as better than everyone else, even if, they are competing and working with you. You are secondary to them. They are better. That's just the way they deem themselves. So if you win the Money in the Bank and you choose not to go for the big championship, it's like disrespectful. So The only other time that has been a thing is when Charlotte was like, I've had that title so many times, I kind of want to go back and take this title. And it doesn't seem as bad. When what's his name did it for the US championship because he was afraid of because Roman was so protected, that was silly. Marty Scurll, the villain, not a fan of him. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think someone wins the Money in the Bank and then tries to go win the TNA title or AAA title. But it's possible. But I think there's a possibility that you could have someone from one of those companies enter in the Money in the Bank and try to compete for it. I think that's possible. I think the TNA and AAA thing is just to try to break into new markets. We'll see if that's something that they stick with. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out as it keeps going. It's an interesting theory, though. And I could be completely wrong, but I'm just going by the history of WWE and the way they conduct themselves as a company. It doesn't seem likely that they would do that, but you never know. I don't even know why I'm wearing these headphones. I don't need them. You want to hear a weird statistic too? I don't think they've locked the doors yet. No, I get more viewers and more people to pop in and comment and talk when my hair's down, rather when it's than it's up. That's another weird fact about my streaming. So Raz is watching via Australia, so he doesn't have commercials. So he's saying in the chat that Kyle is damaged, which means he's probably hurt or cut. I thought he was cut somewhere other than his head because his one arm had a lot of blood pouring out of it. All right. So the last Death Riders member is coming out. Dude, Pac looks like Austin Aries. Tell me I'm wrong. I knew that was going to be a spot. I just didn't call it out, but they did it at a really, really bad time. Like coming back from commercial and Darby climbs the top of the cage. Sorry, not Hell in a Cell. So Raz, you watched that, and for us in America, that happened as they were coming back from commercial. Was Darby was just falling from the top. So from the American standpoint, that was horrible timing. Dude, Pac looks like he moves slower since he put more muscle mass on. You're watching the Euro stream? Oh, that's why you're probably I'm a little ahead of you. The DNA all over the face. Well, the bad guys or the bad girls, the heels, won the women's Blood and Guts. So I'm thinking the baby faces could win this, but if they don't do the whole bring the fifth person out to even the odds, I don't see the baby faces winning this. I love Kyle. I love Roderick. I love Orange Cassidy, but none of those guys are treated like killers in this company that can go out and take down the Death Riders. The Death Riders had everyone in this ring's number, And if Darby's the one who takes out all 5 Death Rider members by himself, I'm going to fucking have an aneurysm. All right, so Nate's pick is Danielson comes off commentary. Raz said possibly Adam Cole. Dude, Pac is Scott Steiner big, but I still think he looks like Austin Aries. I think he got too big. I don't think he can move as well. Any other predictions in the chat? What do you guys have? If I had money, I would. Oh, Ted said Cope coming out. If I had money, I would buy whoever. Oh, here's the Spirit of 76. Briscoe. Mark Briscoe's doing the Spirit of 76 bit. That lets the wind out of a lot of people's sails, huh? I still don't think Mark Briscoe is the guy that takes out this whole team either. I just don't think there's a star power on the babyface team that is equivalent to most of the bad guys. Like Mox, Claudio, and Pac should essentially kill everybody in the ring. I think Orange Cassidy getting beat up backstage and then coming out and being the hero would have been more effective than Briscoe. He didn't even get really a reaction from the crowd when he came out. I think the crowd was even like, oh, cool, we're going to get somebody interesting. And no disrespect to Briscoe, he's a legend. I love him. Somewhere on this wall, there's a Dem Boys flag. But I just... Yeah, I don't think we're getting anybody special. I think this is it. I think this is what we get. I think this is the match now. So I'll say this. Controversial take here. Sorry, chat. If this ends right now, either team wins. Just goes down to I think Raw was a better show this week. I think I didn't watch NXT, so I can't really say if NXT's in the running. But I thought this week's Monday Night Raw was very, very good. And I don't like a lot of weekly WWE television. I think WWE beats AEW this week. This is a great red ale. Yeah, I think overall, I think this show has been fine, but I don't think there's anything on this show that beats John Cena becoming a Grand Slam champion or the Kabuki Warriors winning the Raw this week gave us 2 title changes. No, he's not. No, he's fucking. No, he's not. Stop this. You are not jumping from the top of that fucking thing through a table, a one table spot. There's something else set up somewhere. Wheeler just came up behind him, so someone's getting chucked. But they don't have the big square spot set up of like the big cushion. I think Briscoe's stupid enough to do it. Or, sorry, not stupid enough, crazy enough to do it. But I just don't know where they go here. There's not a lot of... He's bringing chairs up there? The fuck are we doing? This is so redneck engineering. If anyone could do this, it would be Briscoe. Maybe he didn't think this through. All right. This can get wonky, chat. I feel more secure in wrestler safety that Darby's not on top of this cage than anybody else. Because Darby be like, yeah, whatever. He's an idiot. He's stupid enough to do it. There's a fine line between stupidity and crazy, and Darby definitely fucking flirts with it. I wonder how much this cage costs and how long it takes to put together. Because this is this blood and guts cage is not rinky dinky. Like this is not something they just wire tie and get together right before a show. Like this looks very, very elaborate. All right, we're back at the commercial. So we're at 10:24. We got about 10 minutes to go. I don't know how long commercials are going to run out of this 10 minutes, but we'll see. Once again, thank you all so much for coming in, hanging out, chatting. Y'all have made my night with the support and the love and the chatting on this stream. Really, really warms my heart. We'll try to be back here Friday for SmackDown. I can't make any promises. It probably seems likely. I'm going to be honest. I don't really want to go and spend money this week. I called off today. I was sick. I wasn't feeling well. Monday I got VTO'd. Tuesday I got VTO'd. So it's gonna be tight money wise. So I'm probably not gonna go out this weekend. I'll make a couple bucks at the wrestling show Saturday. So I have to kind of like not do as much. But I think so. A Friday stream is pretty likely where I'll come and hang out for Friday Night SmackDown with everybody. Saturday I'll be at the show. Sunday, I think I'll probably miss the AEW pay-per-view this month unless it's on the 29th because I'll be at a show the 15th and the 22nd. I forget what week or what day the Full Gear is. What day was Full Gear again?
They say GLP-1 weight loss is a shortcut. It's not. It's science.
22nd. So I'll miss Full Gear on the 22nd because I'll be at a show in Jim Thorpe. So I'll definitely miss that live stream. So I do apologize. But maybe we'll do maybe I'll watch it Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it live Sunday with everybody, but maybe we'll watch it. I'll watch it in the Discord and hang out with everybody. I don't know. If these start getting popular again and more people want to hang out and do this, maybe I'll add a Sunday stream here and there to kind of chill with you guys if I'm not doing anything on a Sunday. But we'll see. We'll see. Ted's saying they're still slugging it out on commercial. Us Americans are watching commercials. We're watching fucking burrito commercials for Taco Bell. Also, if you want to see the content before everybody else, $5 membership gets it to you. We got tons and tons of content out there to watch right now. About 4 or 5 episodes of Not Cool. 5 questions with ABJ out there. 3 episodes of Truth Behind Illusion. 2 interviews. Or no, 1 interview. I should probably post a second interview instead of doing it the way I did it. Yeah, I have to do that tonight. I posted the interview so it goes live through StreamYard, but I have to fix that and I have to post the interview so it's easy. It's there for the members. And then we have Tornado Tag that's dropping, Gorilla Monsoon, and then we have an episode where we reviewed the movie Coco. All right, we're back live. This is you have to quit to win, right? Do pins work? Pins and submissions don't work, right? You have to have physically quit. Claudio, one of the strongest human beings on the planet, and Darby's just manhandling him. Submission and quit. Okay, thank you. Fucking Austin Aries looks great. Dude, Pac is on the gas. Someone has a taser. I thought I heard a taser. Oh, there's your surprise, Gabe Kidd. He won't tap because he put his hands in his pocket. Stapled his hands into his pockets. Give a shot to the balls. Are they going to hang Darby Allin off the side of the stage? So if Gabe Kidd comes out, the guy who I would have come out and even the odds right now would be Jay White. I'd have Jay White come out. Darby has to do something stupid. $10:30. They're gonna light it on fire. It's Darby. Oh, sorry, chat. Just going through a table off a high stage isn't enough for Darby Allin. There's got to be more to it. You fucking meathead. Fucking idiot. One, two. Trying to count how long he was on fire. Like, not fully engulfed, but he was on fire on his back. 2, 3, 4. About 4 to 5 seconds. His back in certain spots were still on fire. That's enough to constitute a second, third degree burn if he doesn't have gel on. And I didn't see any gel on him. There has to be a big surprise to come out. Gabe Kidd came out. I feel like the baby faces have to win the males if they lost the females. And the Death Riders are kind of at a point where they don't really. Oh, they're going to do the whole Kyle's neck is hurt, or he has been hurt, and Roderick's going to quit for him. Briscoe is rushing back to the ring right now. I don't think you're getting a babyface tonight. I think the babyface are just going to fight back. Orange Cassidy ripped out of the stapled pockets. Damn, that's a spot. Oh, Daniel Garcia. Wheeler and Daniel can't go through a table to save their lives. There it goes. Oh my God, these tables, wherever they bought these tables this show, man, they're fucking tough. There you go. Pick up Daniel Garcia, throw him through a table again. If Mox is the one to tap, that's fucking crazy to me. Armbar? Dude, Kyle is fucking leaking. Rolls it back into the ankle lock. His ground game is fucking amazing. I would love for Kyle to get the opportunity to say he tapped out Jon Moxley because Kyle is such a gangster. He did it. He did it. Kyle looks like the fucking hero. He deserves it. God, I love Kyle. It's good for him. They need to put Kyle needs a TNT championship run or a fucking something. I want Kyle to have a fucking. So FTR wins the tag team championships and fucking Paragon with Roderick Strong and fucking Kyle O'Reilly take on FTR for the tag team championships. That's the match I want to see. I would love for Roderick and Kyle to be tag team champions in AEW. Kyle's another one, man. His neck was so bad. So here's another thing I found out, that when Kyle got surgery, a lot of people were saying that were close to Kyle that I know that Kyle probably should have never even passed the physical exam to get into NXT when he was in NXT. And he definitely shouldn't have passed the exam to get in AEW because his neck was that bad. And he kept going and going and going because he didn't want to take time off. So when he finally did get surgery, a lot of the people that were close to him were like, it's about time. Like, because they said he was going through the numbness and the fucking missing and losing fucking feeling in his face. He pushed it further than he should have. So the fact that he went and got healthy and got his neck fixed and then come back and then to get this type of momentum or push again is fucking amazing. And I love him for it. And I'm glad he's able to do it. I love that kid. A kid. He's older than me. That guy so much. But thank you guys so much. Overall, I think AEW was a fine show. I think if you're into that style wrestling, I think you got what you wanted. Maybe the surprise that we were all hoping for we didn't get, but that's okay, I guess, for the most part. I do think so far AEW is going to be second place to WWE this week. I thought Monday Night Raw was absolutely excellent. I thought they did a great job on Monday Night Raw this week. We'll find out what goes on Friday. So Friday night, I'll be here live with you guys for SmackDown. So I'm going to be starting around 7:45. So come in a little early. Also, check out the links below. Join us on Discord. We usually are hanging out in the Discord at all times or chatting on there. If you want to reach out and talk to me, that's a great way to communicate with me when I'm not live. I'm pretty personable, so all my social medias are usually open to everybody. You can chat with me, talk with me. We do have a group chat on Facebook. So if you're a Facebook guy, we do have group chats for all topics, just like we do the Discord. Just search the Cult of ABJ, and then there's some chats all in there, those as well. I would say the Discord's a little more popping than the Facebook chat is, but the Facebook chat wrestling chat is pretty good. A lot of people go on that one. But yeah, that'll do it for us. If you do grab any merchandise or anything to support the channel, I appreciate you. We do have the $5 memberships and all that other stuff, but we'll see you guys on Friday night for WWE SmackDown. Thank you everyone who tuned in, hit all the thumbs ups, hit the shares, came in, hung out, means the world to me. Go watch some previous content. Help me get some free revenue. Also, too, go check out the most recent interview. And since because you guys were live here tonight, you get hype points on YouTube. So this is a brand new thing on YouTube. It's called hyping videos. If you're watching videos on YouTube or you're in the live streams of videos, you acquire points. Those points can be used to hype up videos for smaller content creators to push them out to the algorithms more so more people see it. So you guys hyping videos may have pushed my video for someone like Ted to be here tonight because you've been hyping my videos and pushing them out and getting them out there for more people. So please do that. You're allowed to do, I think, 3 videos a week. So every week, go and find one of my channels or one of my videos for this channel or some of my other people's videos. Do it for anybody. They're free points. They don't cost you anything, and they help small creators get seen. So definitely utilize your hype points here on YouTube. We'll see you guys next time. We're out of here. I love you all so much. Enjoy your rest of your Wednesday night. I'll be not live Thursday. I have some interviews to record, but I'll see you guys again on Friday. If you're local, I'll see you Saturday at Summit Hill, Pennsylvania. If you can't make it to Summit Hill and you're in the Pottsville area, go support Brews Giving. They do great stuff there. Lots of beer, lots of pro wrestling. Unfortunately, I won't be there. And then Sunday, probably no live streams or anything like that, but maybe I'll come and hang out with you guys in the Discord on Sunday. We'll see you guys next time. We're out of here. Bye-bye.